Hello, welcome. This is blockchainbloom, the blockchain indicator. I'm Metal Pink, and in today's video, I'm going to talk about that there is another loss for the SEC in the XRP case. What exactly? I'm going to tell you in a second. Then we have Hong Kong and China's OTC markets remain active despite crypto winter. Interestingly, East Asia represents almost 8.8% of all transactions globally, according to Chainalysis. And let's talk about the fact that if you have at least one Bitcoin on your address, that your address belongs to the 2% of all addresses. So with one Bitcoin, you are in the 2%. So for daily fresh videos, don't forget to subscribe. Every single day I'm making you this fresh cryptocurrency and blockchain related videos. So if you don't want to miss a single thing, you would like to keep yourself up to date, very simple, just simply subscribe. And also, if you like this kind of content, then hit the like button. So let's start today's episode. Okay, and for start, as usual, let's have a quick look at the prices where we can see that Bitcoin basically tiny little bit up, almost nothing, sideways, right? So 27,571 US dollar, because this is nothing. Ethereum 0.5% down, 1,647 US dollar. The top winner, XRP, and I'm going to talk about it in a second as well. Why it's going up 5% now? Avalanche up 3.8% and Polygon up 3.6%. Among the losers, Bitcoin SV going down 6.5, Aave 6, and eCash about 5.5. When we're looking at here the Bitcoin candlestick chart, this kind of 27,200 is support level, held us again. And now today we are in the green. How long it will take, we're going to see it, but we're still above this green trend line, which we broke out on the 28th of September. So yeah, but still under the 200-day moving average, which would be very important to stay above it, close above it, to make it bullish again. On the other hand, Bitcoin is holding itself quite well. Right. Okay, and now let's move on to the first topic, because there is another loss for the SEC in the XRP case. What exactly? I'll tell you now. Well, so we do know that the SEC appealed in this XRP case after the judge made this decision that, okay, Ripple violated federal security laws in selling XRP to institutional investors directly. It had not done so by making XRP available to retail customers. And yeah, that was the problem for the SEC. Therefore, they appealed. And the federal judge has rejected the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission's bid to appeal its ground-shaking loss against Ripple. So District Judge Torres said in a brief ruling Tuesday, that the SEC had failed to meet its burden under the law to show that there were controlling questions of law or there are substantial grounds for differences of opinion. So the decision, however, isn't a complete loss for the SEC. It's not over yet, right? The judge set an April 2024 trial date for other issues that still need resolution. Not this one, but other things. The agency may still try to appeal the overall case after. So what they can do, so now this appeal was rejected, and this is another punch for the SEC, as you can see. But yeah, there are still possibilities, but the way we're going right now, the direction is it's not in favor of the SEC. It is the reason why we see now XRP going up today 5% and is the leader in the top 100 when we're looking at the gains. Right. The second thing what I would like to talk about is that according to Chainalysis, Hong Kong and China's OTC market remain active despite the crypto winter. So let's look at the numbers. So first, it's very important to highlight that we do know that China, how it was against, Bitcoin, crypto, and all these kind of things. However, when we're looking at numbers, we can see that their, OTC market remained active. So East Asia represents almost 8.8% of all transactions globally, according to the research. So Hong Kong's active overall over-the-counter crypto markets, so this is the OTC, drove 64 billion US dollar in volume, not too far below China, which is 86.4 billion during the last year, despite the territory having a much smaller population. So actually, Hong Kong is catching up a lot of money looking at the volume here. So the increasingly close relationship between China and Hong Kong leads some to speculate that Hong Kong's growing status as a crypto hub may signal that Chinese government is reversing course on digital assets, or at least becoming more open to crypto initiatives. So maybe they really open up to crypto. So Chainalysis said that Hong Kong dominates in large institutional crypto transactions compared to other Asian region. So as becoming a crypto hub, its data shows that 46.8% of Hong Kong's annual crypto trades for institutional transaction exceeding 10 million US dollar. So while retail trades under 10,000 accounted for just 4% of the city's volume, marginally below the global average of 4.7%. So again, for the big guys, right? And we can see that, who can do it? Like the institutions, the big guys, they trade in crypto, they accumulate Bitcoin, because this could be definitely a future in a much more centralized digital world we could live in a couple of years' time. And it's very important to be part of this decentralized ecosystem. But, I don't want to push it. Put it this way. If you think it's important, then you do. If you think it's not and you're totally fine without it, don't do it. Very simple. But, when you look at these numbers, it doesn't really look like that these guys are sleeping, right? It looks like that things are happening. And because of this OTC market, they're not moving the price, but they still can trade. That's very, very important. And now let's look at a bit more statistics, and let's look at the Bitcoin addresses, because if you are a whole coiner, so you have one single Bitcoin, then you belong the 2% of the addresses, which actually has Bitcoin between 1 and 10 Bitcoin. But okay, I'm going to show you a table pretty soon. Right, first of all, let me share with you the Bitcoin rich list. And as you can see it here, here you can see the balance on these addresses. And so between 0 and 0. Okay, I'm not going through the whole thing, but here is the one I wanted to highlight, the 1 Bitcoin and between 10 Bitcoin. And look at this. In total, this is the 2%. So yeah, those addresses which hold between 10 and 100 Bitcoin, much bigger ones, it's 0.3%. And of course, we're going down the list. But you see the majority of the addresses hold among 0.00001. And okay, you can see the numbers here. This is the majority, 92%. Not 90%, 19% here, 19%. of the total. So looking at the addresses percentage, but then okay, that's not correct. Then let's move on to the third one. Okay, I missed one line. This one. This is what the majority is, and this here is about 2% here, and when you're looking at here the addresses richer than $1, $100, $10,000 here, $100,000, there you can see that actually just 2 million addresses hold more than 10,000 US dollar worth of Bitcoin. And if we going down here numbers, when you're looking at here the rich list, you can see that those who hold more than 100,000 Bitcoin, there are just 4 of them. And so bottom line, what I wanted to point out that we can see that there is crypto accumulation going on globally, even in China, right? They accumulating Bitcoin, and you can see here the addresses. And 2 things. One thing is that the outflow from centralized exchanges, so you can buy it because you know the number of the OTC sources are limited. Sooner or later, they will, you know, some of them will keep holding, and then will be less sellers. And because of this, it's very important. Then the majority can buy it on centralized exchanges, but the number is going down significantly, kind of day by day. And there are less and less possibilities. A bit more than 2 million Bitcoin is available on centralized exchanges right now, and this was about 3 million, 2-3 years ago, kind of. So yeah, there is a significant drop, and also the addresses with 1 Bitcoin increasing continuously, which means people accumulating, but this is just very, very small percentage of the world population. Maybe 300-400 million people have some relation to crypto, maybe in the past or even now, out of the 8 billion people. So yeah, this is just something which is, I think, worth to think about. Okay, guys, that's it for today. Don't forget, every single day I bring you the fresh cryptocurrency and blockchain news. So if you would like to get these, simply subscribe to this YouTube channel, Blockchain Bloom, because I keep you up to date. Short videos, longer videos. You're getting videos every single day. Yeah, and if you like this kind of content, what I'm creating, hit the like button. Highly appreciated. See you in the next one. Have a good one. Bye-bye.